Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Onward VRML, the finals, part 2, return of the finals. After a little bit of a hiccup along the way, we have returned back to a final matchup, Imperial versus Mayhem, to decide the Season 16 winner. After, I think it's about 12 weeks of season play, it's all up to this. Imperial, the top EU team, versus Mayhem, second ranked NA team, fighting it out to take that World Championship title. Looking forward to this. Thank you to everyone who's, coming to the stream. Make sure to give, huge shout out to all the players for coming back in and appreciating and supporting in any way possible which you can. And of course, thank you to all the sponsors, ProTube, Exclaim, Helga the Manager, and what's the last one? It is HyperX for all your technology needs such as headphones and microphones. Huge shouts to Chumbait, who loves his HyperX microphone. Very nice quality for that. But it is the final time after 12 weeks. I'm definitely looking forward to it. It has been a while. You might have noticed that I have kind of disappeared from the whole league stuff, but I'm happy to come back to cast this legendary match. I've been looking forward to it. Seeing after all the rematch stuff were kind of occurring, it's good to see we're kind of now back to the solidable match end. Imperial, Mayhem, two of the reigning champions, kind of moving forth. Of course, Imperial being the unbeaten champion in Season 15 and additionally in Season 16, not losing a single match once within those 2 seasons. There are very high stakes here. Imperial wanting to become champions for the second time, for the second season in a row, and Mayhem trying to get that championship, to get that star, which is after what they want in the end. We're all here for the star, to have that badge of honor and to be finally free, to complete Onward, as they often say. All players are now in the lobbies, and we should be starting very shortly. The first map tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be Bazaar, getting us good into quite a nice map. Gonna be looking forward to it. We all do love a Bazaar. Taking a look to the scoreboards tonight from Imperial, the previous bans from the last go at the World Final. It was Arctic and Egress being banned from Imperial, and for Mayhem it's going to be Quarantine and Suburbia. Quite a strong fair few picks, of course Arctic and Egress being one of Imperial's weakest maps from personal history. It's one of those maps which Imperial, they can do it. Every single team can do it, especially Imperial. They can find those ways and get through it all. But Egress has definitely been one of those maps which they've always struggled on. It's one of the new maps which came out, I think, 2 years ago during Season 14, and even still, it's still caught players off guard. Teams have not adapted and they haven't learned it as some teams have. Special shouts to the newbies for Season 15 mastering it, and so no pun intended. They're excellent in the EU front using Egress as their advantage, and additionally Arctic, which is one of the 3 custom maps in the Season 16 map pool. Of course, that is additionally to Shipyard, Arctic, and what was the last one? USS Quest. Oh, we've got to love a USS Quest. Just currently waiting on both the teams to get themselves sorted. Definitely looking forward to this. It's been a long minute for me. It's been a while. Thank you to everyone who's showing their support, and especially people which have commented about the fact I've decided to pick this up. Unfortunately, Chumbay and some of the other casters were not available for tonight, so they called me in, and I was like, it's been so long. I've missed Onward. It's been one of my favourite games for many years, and it's always been a pleasure casting and playing amongst the community, because the community is great. Every single person in this community holds a factor and a value, and I deeply appreciate and value every single one of you guys and your continual support for the Onward VRML and for VRML as a whole. We are a community and we wish to proceed and keep going forth with additional seasons and more more enjoyable content for you guys to watch and interact with. Just waiting now on 2 more players from Imperial to get themselves sorted up, and we should be going soon into the first round of Bazaar. Oh, how excited I am. I'm looking forward to this. It's been so long, I need to just remember all the commands and all the settings. But, you know, as we are waiting, let's have something to look at. Let's go quickly into the first... Well, let's go into the map quickly. Let's have a look at the scoreboard whilst we're here. Let's say the first objective is going to be that East Courtyard OBJ. Kind of a very difficult objective, and as we are seeing now, checking over to Imperial side, they are going to be getting that southwestern spawn. One of the harder spawns in my personal opinion, but Imperial, if they play their cards right, they could very easily adapt to this. We see Just Do It and Emperor looking to go into the south to get quite an aggressive early lead. Of course, Mayhem getting themselves in position, sending 2 straight into that western, well actually no, 4 into that eastern courtyard, leaving 1 to the northeast to kind of position themselves and hold up. We see Ghost getting himself ready, going onto those staircases, trying to look for that initial early peak. You can get quite a nice angle through here, looking through the windows. Taking a look over to MK Snooper, who is now currently moving his way forth. That's not MK Snooper. MK Snooper. Making our way into the kiosk section. Need to take some shots. Shots coming out here from James Boak. Do not land into the south onto Emperor.
Far south. He tried to cross far south. He didn't make it. He just jiggled the corner.
How will Emperor take this engagement differently? Oh, Just Do It! Whacked out by Bass Slapper. Hidden inside a blue room. It's been revealed though. The team's going to be looking for this. We have Phantom, who's creeping his way across the center street. He could very easily creep up towards the the original ice cream truck, which is just now the truck. Try to get an angle into blue room, but I believe he's going to be rotating off. Try to join his teammates into the south, group up with Emperor, and try to proceed there. We now see that A-Bot and Snooper now creep their way up. Ghost just looking, trying to find that pick. They've already taken out 1 Imperial member, only 4 to go, and they've won this round. James Spoke just kind of waiting. Emperor has made that cross successful now. He's now in that southeastern area section. Now has the freedom to kind of take his time to move up. Trying to look for that pick, but check over the Phantom. He's creeping. We see Bass Slapper. He picks out, and down goes Bass Slapper from Phantom Operator. Beautiful kill, getting that refrag onto his fallen teammates. Definitely a huge pick which needed to happen if they want to proceed forward.
You never know how spread out these guys are. We know there's 1 in purple.
If anyone wishes hearing the call-outs from Phantom Operator, purple is the call-out name for the northeastern courtyard. If you check over to the map, it's the map in the northeast. We have all the color systems. I cannot remember them off the top of my head because they're very complicated off the memory. Shots coming out here from Emperor. Out goes a nade from Phantom. Not Phantom, A-Bot. Does not land, unfortunately, onto Ghost. Ghost peeks up. Oh! Doesn't get any pick, unfortunately. Just head down, just to be safe. Here a nade being cooked. Nade comes out. My catch, A-Bot. Just down him. Beautiful nade from Ghost. Snoop will be going to get that revive. Ghost could push this. But no, he's going to be playing it safe, staying on that staircase, not expose himself too much. Out goes a second nade, now it's a flash. How will A-Bot take this advantage point here? He needs to figure out a way to deal with this. Ghost peeks up, and oh, with a trade! Beautiful trade coming out. And that's going to be A-Bot and Ghost out. Look at them both line for each other. Gets that perfect headshot onto Ghost from A-Bot. Leaving us down to 3 attackers and defenders remaining from both sides. We see Phantom now at the scaffolding, kind of creeping about, trying to grab any utility he can from the fallen Vulk body. Emperor needs to be careful here. He's trying to find James. He looks at the window. Oh, the timings. Needs to be careful. If he just sits there and watch, James gonna peek it. Oh, the timings! He re-peeks it, shots come out, nothing lands. Emperor's trying to play this wise, trying to look for any form of engagement. Shots coming onto Oaks. Smoke's coming out. On that staircase, MK Snooper's now pushing up towards the building.
Footsteps on me.
Brave fire from Snobby Writer. Oh, Emperor! Out of nowhere, tags out Oaks with the MK18. Jade Smoke trying to look for that refrag across the street. It's getting stressful now. 1 minute only left on the clock. Imperial trying to get closer to that objective of cap. Emperor needs to find this pick on the Boke. But Boke needs to cross back. It's only leaving one player remaining on the objective. MK Super could cap this. Zombie Rider is in the middle of the courtyard. Shots coming out from Snooper. We see James Boke is crossed back. Getting close towards that objective. 30 seconds remaining. Beep, beep. Out goes a nade. Down goes Zombie Rider. Down goes James Boke. And that is the first point for Imperial. Taking the first round of Bazaar. They are now straight into what should be a match of legends. I think I need to quickly adjust my microphone. It has been a while. Please do write in the chat if there's anything wrong with my microphone. It is. I had to set this all up like lastminute.com. Had to quickly grab all the old stuff. Had to plug in my proper microphone and get everything all plugged back in. It was definitely a last minute job, but everything looks to be running functioning. If there's any audio issues or any complaints, please do let me know and I can repair them and fix them as quick as possible. But people in the chat, what are your predictions for tonight? Who will be taking Bazaar? Will it be Imperial, the almighty force, the previous reigning champion from Season 15? Or will it be Mayhem? Will they strike back, get a foothold on the next Marsoc round, take that first point for themselves, and try to hopefully make for a cap? This is quite a capable objective. If you know from history, there's always been so many caps and so many rushes which you can do to basically expand your ability. And as we are making our way into the second round, we shall see what these teams will be doing. Mayhem, get himself ready. Are we going to be seeing a very heavy south push? Quite an unusual play coming out here. Just keeping a look onto Mayhem. How often do you see a 4-man south push? They might be onto something here. Knowing how Imperial often stay very north heavy, going for a south approach might just lead them to kind of swoop their way into the south side of the northeastern courtyard, into the east courtyard. Kind of make a push hold and go for that cap if they can go through it. There's 3 defenders on the objective, 1 in Kiot, which is going to be Phantom Operator, leaving us to just do it in that northeastern courtyard section. Fortunately, Phantom will not be catching any players crossing, but will be sat here very carefully. Might be able to spot James Boke if he is going to be looking a little bit more to the right side. Put a camera on. Phantom will come back to him in just a moment. Checking over back to the guys in the south. We have Ghost Oaks and Bass Slapper now in that southeastern courtyard. How will they be approaching this cross here? This is quite a dangerous push. Justo is going to be looking for any form of movement. He is watching the north though, leaving the south quite open. They could freely cross to the street here, get to the tank, make their way into the courtyard or any resistance. This has been one of Imperial's blunders in some ways. They've left the south completely vulnerable. Justo is now crashing back, looking towards that south. He needs to be looking very carefully here. There is 3 attackers almost breathing down his neck. Needs to be careful not to expose himself using the AK-12 with a holographic and a foregrip. Quite a powerful long-range weapon with great accuracy, so he does have a really good weapon to get those kills if he needs to. But take a look. James Boak is in the north by himself, trying to find Just Do It, it appears. It seems like they've done their homework. James Boak is aware that Just Do It normally goes to that high north window, looking for anybody trying to creep their way across to the north of the key out section. A Phantom still trying to look around for anything. It's been quiet. 2 minutes and 30 seconds down on the clock already, without a single engagement or a single sound cue from either team. Trying to leave Imperial guessing. Flashbang comes out. Slapper Oaks making her way up. Smokes across the street just to trying to find anyone. Will be looking in a powerful position. Gets one. Gets confirmed onto Slapper.
I got 2 more at least purple, I think.
Continue to look up. Oh, he saw Oaks. Might try to get another one. But a beautiful nade from Ghost. Beautiful nade. Takes out Just Do It. Clearing out the entirety of the northeast. The confirm from Ghost. Leaves him with a 3 northeast. Emperor now in the blue room. Kind of just waiting to see what's going to happen next. Phantom might be crashing back for this. Mayhem have done it beautifully. They have taken the entire south. Are now near the tank. Your Emperor might get caught off here if he peeks that doorway again. Out goes a nade. Beautiful nade. Will it land? Unfortunately, does not. Pre-fires. Nade from Snobby. Can he get it through the door? If he gets it through the doorway, it will catch him completely. Nade just come out. Unfortunately, just not bounce. James Boak being picked off from Phantom. Oh, a trade for Emperor and Snobby Writer. Beautiful trade, leaving us down to a 2 versus 3. Ghost still trying to find anyone peeking any of the gated windows. Oaks needs to be careful here. Does cross dangerously, but is going to be making it safely. Could easily look through those little gaps. Try to find any of those picks. Checking out with the Phantom. He's running all the way up to the north. Doing a power play out of nowhere. He could very easily catch Ghost and Oaks off if they're not prepared for this. One minute left on the clock. Time is running out for Mayhem. They need to make a push. They need to make a play here. Oh. You just saw Oaks. Phantom hasn't spotted him, no. Phantom's so close, but just can't see him in his current position. Oh, he's peeking out now. He's getting ever so close, so he's seeing him. I believe he spotted him. He's crossing the street now. Phantom will be finding Oaks. Beautiful kill from Phantom, leaving us down to Ghost with only 15 seconds on the clock. He doesn't have enough time. We have Abel hidden behind the table. Ghost is looking for it. So it's Snooper. And just like that, picked off from Snooper. Both Abot and Snooper trained on his head. And that is the second point going for Imperial in the first map. Thank you so far to every single person who's in the chat, giving their support and their love. If you haven't already, please make sure that you all like and share this video, or share the live stream to anyone which you know who's maybe interested. It supports the community and supports the whole stream, and honestly, let's just enjoy what is both of these super high-end teams after years of mastering their play and all their strategies. Let's watch them play, see who will in the end be taking the ultimate winner, winning the championship and getting the shiny star on their profile. But until then, we're going to go into a quick ad break and we'll be just right back in about 30 seconds or so.
can't accept and ignore. Just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids' kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finish this bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big. Job that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the ground and the cause is real big. I gotta do it big. The only way that I can live.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, to round 3. Imperial getting that southwestern swarm yet again for the North Kiot objective. We will be seeing Just Do It and Emperor cross that south. Very dangerous cross. Need to be careful not to get picked off. Goes straight into the middle shack to avoid getting shot from Kiot. Beautifully done. James Bogue is unable to capture them. And as we see, MK Snooper, Phantom, creeping around. We have Oaks on his attack. Look at Oaks. Position himself very dangerously in that western courtyard. Just going to be playing the dangerous bait. Phantom creeping his way up. It's going to look for anything. If Oaks peeks this, he might get his head taken off. But if he does it right, he might be able to catch Phantom just by surprise. Phantom's looking for this though. He's careful. He's making sure to not overexpose himself, using the barricade as that form of cover. His player model is very hidden. Shots coming out from Snooper. Some pre-fire onto Bass Slapper. They have spotted him. Fortunately, no shots will be landing. Snooper needs to be careful. They all need to be careful. They don't know about Oaks there. They could be easily picked off. Imperial really need to be careful in clearing this courtyard. They need to ensure that they've cleared it, or else Oaks will just be able to perfectly take advantage of this. I believe Oaks just tapped to his team, but he hears multiple teammates or multiple enemies near him. That bit of information will greatly help Mayhem. Phantom's moving his way up. Oh, we just saw his head. Look how stressful is this. You can just see Snooper. It's right there. Oh, Phantom is aware. And before, just like that, out goes Oaks from MK Snooper. Beautiful pick.
Big up Killinger.
MK Snooper, bigging up Killinger. Dr. Killinger, our Lord and Savior. Beautiful kill coming out from MK Snooper. Oaks, he had the whole setting. He had the beautiful play, but unfortunately was not able to succeed. And that's down to 4 defenders remaining for Mayhem. Bass Slapper still in his position, moving back a little bit after being pre-fired so much. Checking over to Just Do It and Emperor, which are now in that northeastern courtyard. Snobby Writer. He's super close to him. Emperor's making his way up. Do either of these enemies know they're here? Pre-fire from Emperor, just trying to clear the middle shack out. But oh no! Just Do It! He's revealing himself, and bam, just like that, down goes Just Do It. Emperor trying to go for that refrag. Out comes a possible nade from both sides. Out comes a nade, unfortunately too high, will not be catching Snobby Writer. And he retreats further back to this next building. Position himself for another attack. Now we have A-Bot and Bass Slapper. Bass Slapper needs to be playing carefully. He hears A-Bot really close. Shots coming out. Oh, James Bogue almost getting his head taken off from Snooper.
Left.
Bass Slapper swings, gets the trade of A-Bot. Beautiful.
I'm dead. I'm down. There's another one over here, westward.
James Bogue going for that revive. If he can go for it. Down goes Emperor from Snobby Writer, and Mayhem might be taking this.
I'm down in this.
James Bogue gets that revive. Snooper going for it. It's one first kill. Gets Bass Slapper. Beautiful kill from Snooper. He needs to find James Bogue though. 2 versus 3, close to the objective. James Boak, being the only man really to defend the objective, is all up to him. James Boak's holding a very powerful position. Needs to be careful to not let them cross. It's making audio though. Tries to cross back. Gets tucked in towards the stalls. It's looking. But Snooper's just too fast! Gets James Boak down to a 2 versus 2. Can Snooper and Phantom clutch it up? Out comes Shots being fired. Snooper with the 3K! Can he get this? Oh, gets one! And we've a trade Imperial win! Wow, I'm coughing. Oh, excuse me, I can't believe it! Imperial out of nowhere! Clutching it up! Getting that 3rd point down. Snooper out of nowhere with the 3K. Phantom keeping it clean with that final last kill to win. Oh. Man, please do excuse me, my throat is dying. I shall be just right back. That was beautiful from Imperial. I do apologise for you hearing me cough. Sorry, I have a really bad throat at the moment. But please do enjoy these match clips before we get into the 4th and possibly final round of Bazaar. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, after me coughing out my lungs. Another sorry for coughing into you guys' ears. I do not mean to. It's been a while. I've not showered a lot recently, so I need to train my vocal cords to handle this again. But now it's Imperial's turn after that very close clutch on that attack. Mayhem now pushing it to get the southwest spawn yet again. We'll be seeing quite an aggressive east push here. But he having 4 into that east and leaving only 1 in that western courtyard section, pushing up by himself. We see Bass Slapper and Snobby Writer next to the blue room. Ghost and Oaks ready clearing in. They're going fast and they're going aggressive. Taking that ground, taking that advantage point as much as they can. A-Bot is going to have a lot of issues very, very shortly. He needs to play this carefully now. Beautiful angle coming out from A-Bot here. Raw catch Oaks if he does try to cross and he's a little bit too slow to do so. We have Phantom slowly creeping his way up into that north section yet again. His power position. He is get spotted though from Oaks. Oaks just shoot a few pre-fire shots. A-Bot ducks down. Now Oaks is creeping up. And a quick trade from Just Do It and James Boak cannot capture it. But now the 2 players on the west side are completely wiped out. And we're now left of what is the last people in the northeast. We do see that Oaks yet again back in this situation with the same 2 players, Phantom and Oaks. If Oaks just heard Phantom speak, he'll be aware of his situation yet again.
I have to tighten up, sorry.
Phantom choosing to push back, does not want to leave the west open too much. This is quite a dangerous angle, though. We'll find Oakstone. Down goes additionally Ghost as well. A-Bot. Down goes 2 Mayhem players just like that in a blink of an eye. And we're now left to the final 2. Slapper, Snobby Writer, they need to get this with only 3 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. They need this point. If Imperial win this round, they will be taking this first map. They've already got the first 3 points.
Don't allow them to call off the center. It's very likely. They're also going to be west now that Dolph's dead. Yeah, I think there is one in the Bazaar. No cap, no risks. A-Bot.
How do I get rid of this? There we go. As we now see, we're now left with Slapper Snobby. Shot coming out from Slapper towards Emperor. Onward does make this safe cross. A-Bot staying very tucked in. Choosing not to peek. They have a lot to do here. Phantom looking for him. With all this noise, to be really careful. I'll be stressed out about A-Bot though. That close to the wall. The chances of him accidentally peeking up. But look at these positions. A-Bot just very carefully holding and waiting. Waiting for his opportunity to strike. I just read my microphone's been muted. I'm very smart. 6v gets that revive back on the base Slapper, leaving us down to a 3 versus 2. Down goes Snobby right from Phantom, leaving us 1. But no, just like that, Emperor gets that beautiful angle. And that is game for the first map. Bazaar going to Imperial 4-0. A beautiful stray of skill coming from Imperial and both Mayhem. And that is that for the first map of tonight. And we will be right back shortly for the second map.
Ain't accept and ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids, just kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finish this bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
There's Taquito again, flying out, rifle in hand, catches 1, 2, 3. Oh no! Big Blue's right on top, what is this? And there's a double kill that comes in from Cozy from hit to the EMP inside. Who fires? Oh my god! No! That's 5, 4, 3.
Onward. It's a 5v5 game. When you bring a drone, it's a 5.5v5 game. On a map like Downfall, you go to positions to identify them early. If you take these outside angles, they're not going to be looking for that. The longer you keep it alive, the more information you give in the team. Guess what? I'm betting. Hey, my name's Kale, and this is how you drone.
Ain't accepting, ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids' kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finish this bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cards is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
There's Taquito again, flying out, rifle in hand, catches 1, 2, 3. Oh no! Big Blue's right on top, what is this? And there's a double kill that comes in from Cozy from hit to the EMP inside. Who fires? Oh my god! No! That's 5, 4, 3.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, for Subway. Getting forth into the first round of Subway. Definitely looking forward to it. Subway, one of my all-time favourite maps. I could be seeing the beautiful play coming out here from Snooper. He's now in that Carby. Pretty far coming out from Phantom Operator. Quick spawn is established. Playing in all these powerful positions. James Burke by himself, going up the overpass by himself. Gonna see how he plays this. Out goes a nade, will not be landing. Mayhem taking their time here, being very, very safe not to overly expose themselves. And we're now just waiting to see what will first happen. And down goes Bass Slumber from A-Bot. Beautiful, down goes Snooper from Ghost. Unfortunately, is going to be able to get a revive unless Phantom peeks his head up. Oh, unfortunately, he's not able to catch it. Maybe if he peeks again. It's all up to Phantom here. He has the beautiful position. He has the power position. He could very easily pick this corner and get 1 to 3 of them. He just needs to time himself right. He's going for a peek. Peeks his head up. Shot comes out, but unfortunately it's a trade. Down goes Snobby Writer with Phantom, leaving us down to a 4 versus 3. Imperial struggling for the players. Applying quite a lot of pressure now. Leaving A-Bot by himself is going to be shooting. Does not take out Ghost down there. James Spoke peeks his head up. Out with the nade. Bins are cleared. A-Bot is on this corner. He needs to be aware. Free fires. The overpass. Does not get any picks. The stress is coming out there with having to crash back.
We have at least one though.
Free fire coming out from Bazaar.
How many frags do we have? Do we all use our frags?
Is it going to be just a Main Street play? I mean, they have the numbers. They have Ghost, Oaks, and Slapper, and James Boat creeping up on the south. But oh no, Just Do It's watching this. They were expecting this. Just Do It. In quite a powerful angle here. It's going to be seeing James Boat just before he can. As we see his tracer. James is laying down, but no! The fortress struck a luck. Out goes the M to a free smoke. Just Do It, he's pushing it! He's brave. James Boak's not going to be expecting him to push down like this. He will be punished for his actions. I mean, make his way up. We now see Ghost Bazaar making their way up. They push towards that Main Street, leaving just with A-Bots. Just Do It is able to support if he's required. Emperor still by himself in the west. With only 3 players left, they need to make a plan here. We have the Main Street kind of covered off here. Out goes the M3 smoke. If only Just Do It in A-Bot. Emperor's too kind of far away to crash back. Just Do It's crashing back. No pre-fires of yet. A-Bot has the kind of power position. Out goes a nade. Beautiful nade. Unfortunately, does not land onto Slapper. And he gets out scot-free. Look at all these lasers. Down goes Bazaar from Emperor. Beautiful pick. What's Mayhem's plan? Just with Oaks and Ghost. Just Do It and A-Bot. Practically on top of each other here. Just Do It's on the offensive though. He wants more. Out goes a nade. He swings. Unfortunately gets one, but gets traded out. Revive comes out. Emperor is down. A-Bot, last one standing. It is just A-Bot. 1 versus 2. All up to A-Bot here. Hiding behind the blue tarp. Crossing his fingers. But there's no one in the west. Can he pull off the miracle and keep it clean for Imperial? Heavy strike! Down goes one, leaving us down to a 1 versus 1. 30 seconds remaining. Both players hearing that beep. What is the plan? Ghost might just be able to get him here. The tensions are rising. The heartbeat is pacing. 10, 9, and he swings! And with a trade, Mayhem win! And Mayhem take their first point on the board for Subway. Wow. Beautiful. So close and so scary. Leaving us to those final moments. But in the end, Mayhem will be taking their first point for tonight. Very beautifully well done. Building the tension very high there. Wow. You cannot get any closer than that, leaving us down to the last 10 seconds on the board. But unfortunately, A-Bot gets traded out, and that first point goes to Mayhem. Beautifully well executed. Wow, there's nothing you can say about that. It all went so perfectly for Imperial, but it went all wrong. Despite all the hardships, Mayhem managed to pull through, get themselves together, and get themselves into this power position, bring themselves down, get themselves ready, and they got them picks when they needed to, and in the end they will be taking that first round. But how will Imperial kind of clash back from this? Are they going to be smashing hard? Each team is looking for that cap in the game of Onward as quote from Nightfire. The way you win is by getting points. You can either kill the entire enemy team, which rewards you 1 point, or you can get what is called a objective cap. This is where you type in a 7-digit code on your tablet towards the OBJ, which is the massive radar dish, and that rewards your team with 2 points. And as we previously seen, you only need 4 points to win a map. So getting that cap is a huge advantage. Winning 2 rounds at once puts a huge rush into securing those last 2 points. And especially if you want a defense or two, you can greatly shift the tides if you're 2 points down and get a cap, make it even. But that's enough of me rambling, and we make our way into round 2. Imperial get that north spawn, just like Mayhem did.
Let him go alone, guys. What the fuck?
Oh, super close nades. Down goes A-Bot. Is there a second nade to confirm him? Not sure. A-Bot still alive. Just get revived. Is that a second nade? Beautiful nade. Takes out A-Bot, but just do it. Gets out unscathed. Poor A-Bot. He lived such a short life. But now we see the difference between Mayhem and Imperial. Imperial going for quite a slower approach, kind of taking their time, trying to clear out all the corners, but Mayhem kind of sticking back a bit. They've gone quite defensively here. James Spoke, the only one on the main street. Ghost by himself in the overpass. This could be quite a powerful position later down the line, as he can kind of creep his way up and surprise them. We might see a clash here. Just do it in James. Oh, look at that. Look at that timing. If James picks us again, he is a goner. And just like that, just do it. Swoops in. Gets that pick. Beautiful. Leaving us down to a 4 versus 4.
Main is dangerous.
Down goes Ghost from Just Do It as well. Unfortunately, did not catch to see that push up, but we're now down to 3 defenders left. Oaks. He needs to pull the impossible. He has 2 players pushing up towards him, Emperor and Phantom. If he plays his cards right, he can take out both of them here. I think he heard him. Phantom's going for a nade, it looks like. Nope. Depends if they heard that tablet pull. Nade's coming out, but no cigar yet. Pre-fires from Just Do It. Oh, they've heard that. And he peeks. Shots, unfortunately, do not land. Goes for a re-peek, though, bravely. But Phantom is going to be the victor of that battle. Leaving us down with only 2 defenders left. Mayhem. Hot. Now going to be very stressed out here. Snobby going for a push. This is such an off-meta position. He might just catch him. Oh! Just barely avoids getting Snooper. He's now panicking now. He has to watch the south and that main street. But what can he do? He needs to be careful. He is relying on his teammate here. This is kind of just... This is too dangerous. Snobby Writer's going to get instantly picked off.
Yeah, 2 in the main.
And then, oh, Free Fire's coming out. Snobby Writer knows he's in danger. He's trying to move. Moves to a different corner. But Snobby gets picked off. Dango's just do it. But unfortunately, Snobby Rudder picked off from Snooper.
I got you, buddy.
As he keeps reviving Just Do It. Trying to revive his fallen comrade. And Imperial gets their first point for Subway. I put the wrong thing in. Ah, I forgot. It's the whole switchy thing. I always forget you have to look at it a different way. But no. Beautiful from both sides. Imperial taking that second round for themselves. Just do it with the 2K. First onto James. And then, I think it was onto Ghost in the end in the overpass. Beautifully well constructed. And they've led themselves, kind of pushed themselves into quite a nice area as we move to the next objective. This is quite a challenging one. Let me just get down to it so I can ramble on. You guys get to listen to me ramble about my love and my passion for this game. And for the players. Alright. And we go. That's the wrong button. Where is the gameplay button? Ah, this has been a while. Here we go. Now, as we move ourselves, we now are left to the center platform, west objective. Quite an infamous one for how many times we've seen Caps in the past behind this little wall if a beautiful execution on that west maintenance tunnel is completed. Mayhem have a lot to look out for. This is quite a challenging one, being really exposed on the objective. They need to clear up the north and the south if they want to have any chance of doing this. They need to kind of situate themselves into that position to which they can expose any of the Vault players. Imperial need to try their best to look for those angles and so anything. But what's this? A-Bot by himself. The one-man machine unfortunately cannot take them all on. And we'll be going into a quick round reset into the round 3. I think A-Bot could have possibly had it, to be honest. I think A-Bot should have tried his best, spoke out to his inner abilities to take on the entirety of Mayhem. Oh well, an accidental round reset coming out. Appears to be some small issues going on here. We'll be checking if it is a timeout coming out from Imperial. There is a vote kick, but we are seeing a few Imperial members readying up, so I think we will be starting very shortly on to the next round. Yep, team is readying up, so I think we are sorted. We hear the beep beeps in my ear. Well, you guys can't, but I can. As we make our way into the third round.
Scooper, north stairs. Emperor, here. Stay here. South stairs. The fourth, Phantom.
Getting themselves ready. A-Bot now with 4 additional teammates. Or meat shields for him, as he is the man. As Mayhem get themselves ready, all going into that west maintenance tunnel. They're all going for a basement push. This is going to be interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a 5-man basement rush before.
They could still send a guy to like toss the C4 up in here. Yep, that's underneath our level, down there. Flashlight pistol, probably watching the end.
Beautiful callouts from Ghost though. Instantly determine what it is. Ghost is going for it. Has no fear. Absolutely no fear about pushing this.
Yep.
No nade to clear it? That is... wow.
Okay, pause in case there's C4s.
That is incredibly brave coming out here from Mayhem.
A little bit of pre-fires.
Not even nading to clear out any C4s.
Damn. I don't see any C4 over here. Okay.
This is interesting. Within a minute, they've already kind of captured West Maintenance. Out comes the first nade. Boom, Just Do It. Well, not Just Do It, from Emperor, I should say. It's gonna have to find those picks, though. You obviously Just Do It down the tracks. If Ghost can see Emperor's head, that could be quite an easy, nice pick. He's looking for it, though.
Go to James.
Pop shot coming out from Ghost. Ember could take this advantage to peek his head up.
Close right of OBJ. That south track. South track.
Oh, beautiful! From nowhere, just
-1
taken out.
At the far end.
Nice.
Ember tries to get that refrag. Unfortunately, he's just unable to see him.
And then close right.
I'm watching now.
A-Bot could be additionally taken out here. Ghost could be on a killing spree if he sees him. Oh,
Oh, there's two.
Really?
Seemed they were gonna be two.
oh no, he doesn't know where he is.
Yeah.
It's actually from Overpass. A-Bot. He's now looking. He has James Book and Snubby on his wave. Oh, the timing's behind that. He's leaving Overpass, making his way over to that northern staircase. Picks it up in trades, unfortunately, with Snobby, leaving us down to a 4 versus 3. James Blake will be getting that confirm to his team. And we are now left with what is in some ways quite a very weakened Imperial defense. The goal is, in theory, for Mayhem to try to go for this cap. They have 2 M203 smoke launchers. They could very easily position themselves in quite a well-off position. Out goes one. MK Snooper being that last line of capped events.
Yeah, there's 2 in the basement. There's 2 in the basement.
Limit 3. Snobby got one.
Yeah. There's definitely 2 footsteps down there. There's a guy on south stairs, and then there's this double down here as well. So it's 2 by south stairs.
Tempo, we need to kill that south track guy. And then,
Listen to all these
So
callouts.
everyone else is downstairs. The last 2 guys are upstairs.
Beautiful callouts coming from Mayhem, though.
got no more smoke.
Trying to organise what effectively shall be the final push.
I'm gonna go horseshoe.
Bass Slapper. He's in the basement. Oh, Bass Slapper. That is what I call brave. Phantom's going to have a nade, though. So I've done the right call. Pushes back. Does not get naded here.
Every flashlight back.
You take that flashlight, Phantom. And you keep it, my friend.
Finding one basement, one exit.
Into a free smoke from James Boak. Will be picked off though from Snooper. Shots coming out from Ghost. Oh, I'm gonna be seeing Bass Slapper taken out. Down to a 2 versus 3. Nade does not hit. Down goes Ghost from Emperor. Leaving us down to a 1 versus 3. Oaks, the last member standing. Looking for any picks here. Might catch Phantom's head. Catches Phantom. Gets out Phantom. Beautiful pick. He doesn't realise he got the kill. He doesn't realise. So with the danger starting, he needs to find Snooper. Snooper's in a very obvious position if he just finds him. 40 seconds remaining. The stress is starting. He drops down. He doesn't see Snooper, but it's too late. And Snooper will be taking another victim for tonight. 2-1 to Imperial. Man, this casting stuff is very, very hard. It has been a while since I've done a cast, and man, is it really exhausting. But like every single person here which is watching the live stream right now, we are all looking forward to seeing these top teams play and to enjoy, which is Onward as a whole. Our love and our passion. Onward, onward, onward. It's always been here for us since 2016. We've always we've had it's had its high and lows, but now we get to experience what we enjoy for our nice weekend activities. Sunday evening, watching a cast, having a good time. And I hope that every single one of you are having a blast. But I say, what are your predictions for Subway after seeing how it's going so far? Will Imperial take this map? Or will Mayhem come back and take their first map for tonight? I want to see your prediction down in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please like the live stream and share it to anyone which you know. Greatly helps at the live stream and pushes Onward as a whole to a community. We want to grow Onward as, you know, we love the game. We want to grow it and we want to make it, you know, keep pushing through. Thank you to our sponsors yet again, HyperX, Helder Manager, ProTube, and I think it's Exclaim for helping what we do here as a, you know, content production team and as the Onward VRML. It has been a blast working and helping for every single one of us in VRML. And as we make our way into the 4th round, let's get into it, shall we?
And then hide back. We have to use it from the single HESCO. Clear the left on
Oh, quick round reset. Just watch the murder from Oaks onto Ghost. Does seem to be a bit of an issue. But as we return back to the scoreboard, shall we? If anyone which is asking in the chat about why we're having a rematch, there was a problem which occurred in the EU final, and because of it we had to replay the EU versus NA final to determine the home and away for this matchup for the finals. KFOT has honorably decided that they wanted to forfeit their match against Imperial, which led us straight to the final. And we are back. Imperial and Mayhem getting another shot for redemption, having that battle and that fun together. And as we will see, who will be winning? Who will be taking that lead, taking that, in some ways, taking the sword to victory as we move straight into it. But as we move forth, I say, despite whatever, you know, drama and conflict has occurred between both these teams and, you know, the drama in total, whatever your opinion is on the matter, let's all just come together and just enjoy what is a fine match between two very top teams. Get to see how they play, how they maneuver, and the strategies to which they master to beat their opponents. All hopes out for Mayhem to get another map down, get more points on the board, and good luck to Imperial, the reigning champions, to keep moving forth. We want to have a beautiful display of skill from both teams, and as so far we've seen it, Imperial in their triumphs on Bazaar, and now Mayhem with their clutches almost winning it up. We have to hope very, very dearly that we shall see a return from Mayhem. But it does appear to me there is some issues going on with Mayhem and their players, so we're going to go into a short ad break, and I will let you guys know if there is going to be a timeout or not. But for the meanwhile, thank you all for being here. Thanks to our sponsors, and if you haven't, like and share the stream to anyone you know. It greatly helps us out. And with that, I shall return shortly.
Ain't accepting, ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids' kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finish this bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, job that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the ground and the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
I'll actually select round 1, but we are back for more Onward content. Making our way into the round 4, not round 1. Shots coming out from Abots as they make their way through. Very hard and aggressive here from Imperial. Lots of pre-fire, lots of early aggression. Pre-fire from Abot does not land. There is no one in the overpass to which can be seen. Baslapper on the northern staircase, but look at the aggression. This is the Imperial of the past. Going very hard. Out goes a nade. Flash comes out. Down goes Just Do It from Abot.
-1 overpass.
Not from Abot, from Baslapper. Out with a nade. Watching will be taking out Baslapper. Beautiful nade from Abot. As we move forth. 2-2.
He's gonna confirm he's gonna.
Samurai Rider is unfortunately able to get that refrag. James Boak's coming up the staircase. Oh, grenade! Out of nowhere. What was that? Abot's not even going to question. He's like, what was that?
There's one on south stairs.
You know, who needs guns and bullets when you can just throw nades at your enemies? That's projectiles. Snooper showing his hatred towards the walls. Arm pushing away into the basement. Clearing this out very professionally. Do need to be careful
Now
with any C4.
stay back, watch out for the grenade. Snooper, I will try first, yeah?
Phantom, the sacrifice. Nade comes out.
Bad grenade.
Does not catch any C4. I don't believe there's any unless there's one outside the exit. I'm gonna be now kind of stuck in a standstill as we're now waiting. A-bot still in that overpass trying to find any picks. Staring at his fallen friend. Just do it. Obliterated for Bass Slapper. This speak in the corner does not get any information of the track. Here's James Boak though. He wants James Boak. I'm gonna throw a nade at him instead. Take this instead and have the revenge of a nade. But there's not really much
I think there's one on track
here.
4, west. Check for C4, buddy, anywhere.
Yeah.
We now have Phantom and Snooper.
Anything on the tracks?
Clear on my side.
Look at this. Oaks is just waiting.
I think pillars maybe. Watch out.
Getting close. Now goes Snooper.
-1.
Beautiful from Oaks. Can he get the double? Is he gonna swing? Swing and be swung. Oaks, go for it. Does retreat back. If Phantom get a spare nade, he could easily throw it. Oh, shots coming out. Emperor with he's playing with fire.
They're out of utility for the park.
A-bot being knocked out.
Minus one
Snobby
overpass.
Writer. Leaving us with Phantom.
In the
Emperor.
cubby. South, in the cubby, south.
The thing is, Oaks is stuck here. Phantom can just kind of creep his way up, choose anywhere he wants to, and then pick up. There's nothing Oaks can do. Oaks is just a sitting duck now. Phantom creeping up. Getting that pick as expected.
Got him.
Leaving us down to a 2 versus 3.
Watch out for a north peak. They could be north double down. Oak is at the back side of south double down. Somewhere near the back of south double down.
Stress is piling up now, isn't it? Phantom and Emperor are caught in a very bad situation. They need to clear out this entirety of the center platform. They do have a minute and 15 seconds really to kind of make these pushes and to rotate if they want to. The first pick is going to be on James Spoke though, I get the feeling. Emperor's going to peek up, going to look over and around. If he does it right, he could very easily find James Spoke, but no! He isn't looking, and James Spoke takes out his victim. Doesn't get that confirm though, so Phantom can still revive him. Emperor, rookie mistake. But no, Ghost out of nowhere. Insult to injury, finishing him off with a nade. Always have to check the overpass first before you try to do any engagements, unless you're just going to get picked off. Phantom picks his head up. He's not going to see Snobby though. Snobby is so hidden. And there's nothing he can do. Snobby just needs to pick his head slowly to the right. He's got this. Just like that. It is over for Imperial as Mayhem take that second point for the map. It is a incredibly hard objective to attack in fairness to both teams. The center platform has always been a nightmare for new and experienced teams alike, as there is just so much to clear and so much to do as the MARSOC. You just do not have enough time, you do not have enough players and enough utility to truly take advantage of what allows you to kind of push around. But as we now move into one of the most popular and my all-time favourite objectives, it's going to be North. And if anyone knows how Imperial like to play North, you might get a juicy firework here with nades, flashes and smokes, and they might go for that very aggressive cap, which Imperial are known for, but you don't know. They do seem to have kind of two, variable strategies behind it. So they either have the overly aggressive North push, rushing down, trying to go for that cap if possible, because that's all they need. If Mayhem can go for that cap, Mayhem will win this. Mayhem is going to be MARSOC for this round. If they play their cards right, they get down really fast and aggressively. That's it. One cap and it's over. Mayhem take the second map. It is going to be very stressful from both the teams, but Imperial will be trying their very hardest to defend this objective, as you do not want to let a cap happen, especially with a 2-2 score. It is all for the monies. As we make our way into round 5 for tonight.
I got it back here. Someone else take the nade, please.
I can't. I'm pushing.
Mayhem getting themselves sorted, getting the utility out. Going for I hope it's going to be a North push. We all love a North push.
I love the word boot. It's such a good word.
I want to play the
Going for a North, having Oaks being the defensive player. Nade comes out, does not land on fire. Under the second nade, flashes galore. Look at the utility usage here. Oh my, look at this! Just do its flash! No! Just do it! Down goes Snooper and Phantom, just do it, wiped out! Imperial in shambles! Mayhem coming in clean! No way!
There's two dead over here north.
No way! It's now going to be A-Bot. I got the nade. Just not catch A-Bot. In absolute shambles. I got the second nade. It is all up to A-Bot here. Beautiful nade from A-Bot. Takes out one. Out goes another one. Takes out two. Dudes get refract though. And it's all up to Emperor. Just like that. It is all up to Emperor. Imperial have fallen. But Emperor's going to get shot by Oaks. Goes for a peek. Oaks is just running up. He just needs to see him and bam, just like that, it is over. Emperor. What is the plan, Emperor? Goes for a pick, but is innocently picked off. Beautiful from Mayhem. Out of nowhere. Demolishing the North. Taking that third point for Subway. Who would have expected that? Out of nowhere. The North absolutely in shambles. Just like that, it was so quick. Just do it. Was unable to save Phantom and Snooper from the Wrath of Ghosts. Gets traded out from Bass Slapper. And just like that, it is over. Within a matter of 30 seconds, it turned into a losing battle to a complete lost battle for Imperial on that North. The amount of utility, the beautiful execution of Mayhem, and the struggle for Imperial. It just goes to show, even some of the best players in the league, Imperial, the previous champions from Season 15, can get absolutely demolished, and this is why it is crucial to strategize. Any team can be beaten with a perfectly executed strategy if it's done beautifully and perfectly, and that was just demonstrated just there. Imperial gonna be stressing out now, as Mayhem are only 1 point away from winning Subway. They need to go for this cap, or they need to win this MARSOC and then secure that final Volk round if they want to have a chance to secure a Subway. And you need to remember, This is the best of 5 setup, so each team needs to win 3 maps if they want to win. And of course, now that Imperial already has the first map on the board, they only need 2 more. But Mayhem might be taking the first map, assuming Imperial cannot get this north attack.
I'm going with you,
Please
Phantom.
take every. I know I take some. Don't sack the lead down.
Going to move warp into the 6th round. I've selected 6 multiple times, but I think it's a little bit bugged. But anyway, 6th round, Imperial going to be stressing out big time here. Don't think they're going to be going for an overly aggressive north push here. Only 3 players remaining. They are going to be contesting it, but not too aggressive. Utility coming out, but it does appear it's going to be a majority south push. We have Emperor and A-Bot making their way down the overpass. Phantom and Just Do It in the south, leaving Snooper kind of just that last lurking player, trying to make distraction and noise. How would you be feeling in Snooper's position right now? You've got the entire team looking for you. You're just going to hold and hope that they try to do something a little bit aggressive. Ghost, he's trying to creep his way around. This could be a foolish mistake. Snooper is looking. He runs back. We'll be telling his team now that there's no noise on north. It's been too quiet.
No, I got one. Alright.
The attention to the south will be kicking in. But Snooper also stealthily waiting for his team. Oh. Flash. Does it catch Snooper? Ghost is just creeping. This is scaring me here. Oh. Beautiful nade. Beautiful nade from nowhere. Onto Snooper. Taking him out just like that. Beautiful nade from nowhere from James. That leaves 4 of the Imperial attacking members creeping around. Trying to find that center platform defender. Oaks in track 1, very far down. He is the main defense now. You've seen how tight it is. Imperial need to kill him or else they won't have a chance. Smoke's coming out. M203 smoke is on that north. Mayhem is panicking. A-Bot's going for it. Forgy gets taken out. Imperial, they need to get this. Phantom's next on the chopping block. Phantom goes to it. Phantom gets the kill beautifully. Out goes a nade out of nowhere. Bouncing nades takes out Phantom. He drops the nade on himself. Oh no!
Don't come.
Phantom is taken out from his own nade. Leaving Emperor and Just Do It. Out comes more utility. This could be the clutch of the century here. Out goes a nade. Beautiful nade. Takes out Snobby. Goes for that revive though. This is stressful. Second flash. That was flash. Flash heaven. James moving around. Fast slap and takes out Emperor.
Flanker dead, flanker dead.
Dango's Just Do It. No, Dango's massive from Just Do It.
He's on the north end, on the north
1
end.
versus 3 from James Boak. With the AKM. Headshots Just Do It. And will be taking Subway for Mayhem. 1-1 on the maps tonight as we make our way into the 3rd map. Out of nowhere, suddenly they strike. Mayhem beautifully taking that 2nd map, leaving us down That was just so beautifully done from Mayhem on those last 2 rounds. Perfect execution and utility. They deserve to win that final, or that second map. But as we now speculate to what will be the third map of tonight, few thanks to our sponsors yet again. I love our sponsors. We love the sponsors. But I will be back just shortly as I want a drink. I'm going to need a glass of water. Whilst you're waiting for the third map to start, grab some popcorn, grab a drink, grab a nice snack, to sit back and relax as we dive away into the third map of tonight's epic matchup. Mayhem versus Imperial. Who will be the champions of Season 16? That will be decided upcoming next.
Ain't accept and ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids' kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finish this bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the ground on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
There's Taquito again, flying out, rifle in hand, catches 1, 2, 3. Oh no! Vince Ruler's right on top. What is this? And there's a double kill that comes in from Cozy. Hit to the EMP inside. Oh my God! No! That's 5, 4, 3.
Onward. It's a 5v5 game. When you bring a drone, it's a 5.5v5 game. On a map like Downfall, you go to positions to identify them early. If you take these outside angles, they're not going to be looking for that. The longer you keep it alive, the more information you're giving the team. Guess what? I'm Batman. Hey, my name's Kale, and this is how you drone.
Ain't accept and ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids' kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finish this bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the ground on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
There's Taquito again, flying out, rifle in hand, catches 1, 2, 3. Oh no! Vince Ruler's right on top. What is this? And there's a double kill that comes in from Cozy. Hit to the EMP inside. Oh my God! No! That's 5, 4, 3.
Onward. It's a 5v5 game. When you bring a drone, it's a 5.5v5 game. On a map like Downfall, you go to positions to identify them early. If you take these outside angles, they're not going to be looking for that. The longer you keep it alive, the more information you give in the team. Guess what? I'm betting. Hey, my name's Kale, and this is how you drone.
Ain't accept and ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, fast forward, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids, just kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finish this big.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Cargo for the third map. Imperial, who would have expected this? Cargo, one of their most infamous maps since 15. Just flash it. Oh, what memories. We are going in hard and we're going in fast. How will Imperial be smashing Cargo? We shall see. 3 fires coming out. Imperial really pushing up towards that center line.
I'm here, what the fuck?
Is going to be that southeastern OBJ between the containers. Just do it. Shots are coming out. Imperial really positioned quite nicely here.
Whenever you're set, let me know.
I already pre-fired under.
I know, but
Imperial getting themselves ready here. But taking a look over to Mayhem, look at their defenses here. We have Schnobby Reiter holding quite an incredible angle underneath the container's door. Just looking for them feet, trying to shoot them out. We have Ghost in between the gap. James Bug and Base Slapper playing further back from the objective. Quite an unusual approach, but this might just be the unusualness which they need to do. Back to Oaks. We see him hiding. This is such a beautiful angle. None of these players are going to be prepared for angles like this coming out. Just do it. Near the end of the tunnel. We're just waiting. Just do it. Could have a free kill here. Peeks this corner, looks to his right. He sees Snobby Reiter on the floor for him. Just needs to pick. Come on, just do it. He peeks the corner. Oh. Just do it. He peeks the corner. Does he see Snobby? Does he see Snobby? Does he? Oh. Shoots! He kills! Shoots! Tags again! Double tag! He shoots! He kills! Language from the weapon, just do it. One player for Mayhem down on the board.
45. Grenades out if you can.
How extended has this been? Phantom now next to these barricades. Needs to be looking for Oaks. Oh, Phantom's not looking for this.
He was here last time inside, watch out.
Down
Minus
goes Ghost.
35.
Beautiful pick from Ava. More stuff coming out. Waiting for Oaks. Oaks takes out one. Does he get refragged? He doesn't. Just do it. Going for it. Can he get that refrag? From the corner. Gets the trade.
Oaks traded.
Beautiful Bass Slapper. Down to a 2 versus 3.
James, can you see front?
Stress is rising. This is the best Bass Slapper can do.
Objective.
He's now positioned for the late game. Stress is rising. James will be get picked off, leaving us down to a 1 versus 3. Going for the suicide play, but unfortunately Emperor with the orc in between the gaps.
Hey, that's my kill.
Will be taking him out. 1-0 so far to Imperial for Cargo. how do we love cargo? Imperial taking that first point on the board beautifully. Mayhem now on the attack. How will that be different from Imperial? Imperial taking a little bit of a more defensive and then aggressive approach, getting themselves lined up and positioned, ready to basically to attack at a coordinated approach. The thing I've noticed with Imperial, which is the old beginners type strategy, they like to surround their enemy, get themselves positioned and ready, and then swoop in once they've got themselves prepared. And that's how Imperial play. They've always been like this. One of the things to which I've always said to people, the best way to kind of counter Imperial is see how they play and then counter apply it. Imperial, they either go extremely fast and aggressive, or they will take their time and they will make themselves set up. They set themselves up for organized group attacks. And these are very effective. You know, they get themselves into quite a power position. They surround the objective, and then at a certain point they will start calling out when they should be throwing the smokes down, throwing in the flashbangs and the nades, and then they basically huddle and bunch all on the objective all at once. And that's kind of what they've always done. And the best way to counter that is just to be unpredictable. Have players in very surprising off-meta positions, have random lurkers, and just kind of play off of the objective for a defender. Think if you are expecting the team to surround it and then attack, if you're away from the objective, you're able to kind of position yourself in a way to which allows you to kind of be free and to find those people which are waiting, just kind of looking at their tablets, so you can very easily get quite a fair few kills. But back into Onward, back into cargo.
Don't move left.
Similar approach here from Mayhem, kind of position himself to safely cross. Very, very closely there, almost getting obliterated. Just from a nade. Beautiful nade from nowhere. Normally, doctors do not recommend a daily dose of 556 to the chest, but there he is. James Boak is going to be revived from himself. Oh, James Boak, you are a legend. So good you can revive yourself. Those skills. James Boak, teach us your secrets.
Did we get a kill?
I know it's not one on me.
Ooh.
He's got my feet! Room 2, inside room 2.
An average reaction.
He saw my little toes.
Flashman coming out. Just do it. Is he going for it? He goes for it. He gets traded out.
Kill tunnel.
Take out Ghost though. He's only down.
Ghost is down. Ghost is down.
2 down.
You down the guy in room 2, down the guy in room 2.
The luck for Mayhem having 2 players get down. Still standing through. Down goes James Boak again. A-bot. Oh! Unfortunately, he's not able to get that second pick.
Lima 3.
Tunnel.
Oh, coming out for a trade. Emperor and Snobby downed.
So I'm gonna try to go finish me, so watch out for the cross.
Now to a 2 versus 3. Mayhem, now in this situation, we'll need to kind of play off this Phantom Snooper. Getting very kind of cautious here. They could revive Emperor, but that's very dangerous. How far away he is. Phantom, with the minor bit of schizophrenia, shooting towards enemies which don't exist. Yeah, they are playing carefully now. They know the stakes, they know what is up for grabs. And we're just gonna have to wait.
I'll finish me, probably.
Slapper,
He's on the back right
kind
side.
of creeping his way around.
Okay.
Trying
He's making
to find
callouts though.
Emperor.
Yeah, watch things.
He's dead, he's dead.
Now, really down to that 3 versus 2. Utility coming out. They need to stop this cap. Mayhem, they want to go for this cap. Getting those 2 points will be crucial for their success. Smoke's being thrown around. Snooper holding quite the powerful position here. Can easily stop the cap. Oh, he's going the aggressive. Goes from Phantom.
Minus. One still tunnel. You have the cap, Snooper.
Oh. Swing from Phantom, but unfortunately gets picked off from Bass Slapper. Down to a 1 versus 2. Snooper, the last man standing.
We have 2 minutes. We have 2 minutes.
Here's both the players. He can take his time. He can do whatever he wants. He needs to repeat this. He has Oaks in his sight. Come on, Snooper. Hear me in spirit. Down goes Oaks. We're now down to this 1 versus 1. Threading the needle. Snooper versus Bass Slapper. This is now going to be the quiet game. Both players do not want to make too much noise. They want to be stealthy. They want to be in unexpected positions. Oh? Could have been the nade of the century out of nowhere from Snooper, but fortunately does not appear to be that way. Snooper's got that cap. There is absolutely no way that Bass Slapper could go for this cap here unless he just gets completely lucky. Does push forward. Pretty far coming out. "20 seconds left. What is Bass Slapper doing? It's not going to have enough time. But he might just find Snooper here. Snooper. He's just playing the stealth game. Bass Slapper's going to run out of time. Snooper just needs to hide. Just needs to hide. Snooper gets that pick anyway. 0 seconds on the clock.
Yes! Imperial, man!
Snooper very, very happy. Makes it a 2-0 for Cargo. Down to the wire, leaving us down to that 1 versus 1 with 0 seconds on the clock. You could not have pushed it any further. Snooper played the beautiful act of wasting time, being a menace in the darkness, hiding away so that Bass Slapper cannot find him. But just like that, he ran out of time, tried to make some crazy plays, just run around, just trying to find him. But just like that, it was over. And Snooper, coming in clutch for Imperial, makes it a 2-0. Wow. Cargo has always been one of Imperial's kind of like, one of their pocketed great maps. They've always been extremely good at it. They've played always very, very well at it. But, you know, Mayhem do have their triumphs. They have knocked down Imperial down to their last remaining defender. This isn't just a breeze for Imperial. They are struggling here. The rounds, despite whatever the score says on the stream, these rounds are very, very tight and they're very, very difficult from both teams. All the rounds which have been won have been very, very close. I don't think there's been a single round other than maybe the North on Subway for Mayhem, which has been very, very easy. Both teams have been struggling hard. They've been countering each other, where one triumphs, one wins. But now it's up to Mayhem. Can they secure a round for Cargo? Are they going to power through, get themselves together for this defensive round, and win a round for Cargo?
It'd be worth, because as soon as those flashes go out and I throw my counter flash, I'm running into the green crate already. So maybe you just pre-fire ring 3 so they don't swing on and kill me.
Is anyone watching far left? Is anyone watching left, like tunnel side?
I'm going far right.
And we are back.
Don't get within flash range. Don't get within flash range.
Will Imperial do a famous play? It looks like they are. It is just flash it. Coming out from the depth. They rush out of nowhere. Down goes Ghost. Able. Unfortunately, will not be the man of fire yet again. Down goes Phantom. Down goes Emperor. Down goes Oaks. It's down to 2 defenders left. What is happening? Down goes Bass Slapper. They can go for the cap. Just like that, it is over already. The just flash it strats.
4K.
Truly unformidable 3-0. Just like that. You cannot shine any brighter than that. This is why I love Cargo sometimes. It's moments like this. The round is over in 33 seconds. You have 6 minutes to play with as an attacker, yet you only use 33. That is the ultimate testimony to what is Cargo. It is honestly insane, and if it's done completely right, it just becomes into a spectacle of pure performance, pure mechanical skill and reaction time. It is an absolute show, and I love it every single time. Phantom, out of nowhere, I believe he said he got a 4K, I wasn't exactly sure, but he just started going for it. All of Imperial started going for it. Abot was just unable to cap. He couldn't do the Man of Fire, which he so wished to do yet again. But he is still able to kind of push through, and they get that kill round. Mayhem, not a single chance to basically defend from the onslaught, which was the Imperial attack. But there is still hope yet, as you make your way into the 4th round. Imperial only need 1 more point, but Mayhem, they have a long way to go. But if they do this right and get that cap, you might even see a extremely hard comeback. It is real. It has happened. Coming back from the darkness can very easily happen.
Remember, they do a lot of early frags here, guys.
Emperor with the first pick. Snobby. More shots coming out. He's already positioned himself into really good position. Abel and his Abel barrels. He loves his barrels. Might be able to shots coming out. James Spoke gets tagged.
1 far.
Oh.
I got
A-bot.
Don't peek out, boys. We have numbers advantage.
A-bot's looking. Gets Fast Slapper down to the player. Beautiful from A-bot. Center free. Beautiful pick from Phantom. Leaving us down to a 5 versus 2. Imperial slamming it down. Leaving us with only 2 defenders left. Or 2 attackers left. What do you do now?
You went.
We do have a player drop.
Inside tunnel.
Emperor gets dropped
-1.
out. Down goes Phantom Operator. This is actually not good. They've lost 2 players. Indirectly losing Emperor and now Phantom.
Tunnel exit, close left.
What can you do? Nade almost takes out A-bot here. The stress levels increasing. But they don't know. Mayhem do not know of the current situation. Oh, A-bot. He's going for it. Go for the stealth kill. Takes out James Spike beautifully. Leaving us down with the 1v3. Ghost has all the time in the world to do whatever he wants, but all the time, yet no assistance. go for just do it. He's looking for him. He hears him. Oh, look at it. The stress builds up and it cleans it up. Making it 4-0 for Cargo. Beautiful display. And Imperial take one of their best maps yet again, which was, of course, Cargo. But as we make our way into the 4th map of tonight, Imperial only need one more map to win if they want to become the VRML Season 16 champions. Wow, that is a title. 2 undefeated champions for 2 seasons in a row. Can they do it? We will have to find out as we make our way into the 4th map of tonight. Thank you all, and we will be just right back for more Onward content very, very shortly. Get yourself hype. We're getting there. More in just a moment.
Ain't accept and ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids, just kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finished his bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
There's Taquito again, flying out, rifle in hand, catches 1, 2, 3. Oh no! Vince right on top, what is this? And there's a double kill that comes in from Cozy. Hit to the EMP inside. Two fires. Oh my God! No! It's about 5, 4, 3.
Onward. It's a 5v5 game. When you bring a drone, it's a 5.5v5 game. On a map like Downfall, you go to positions to identify them early. If you take these outside angles, they're not going to be looking for that. The longer you keep it alive, the more information you're giving the team. Guess what? I'm Batman. Hey, my name's Kale, and this is how you drone.
Ain't accept and ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids, just kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finished his bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
again, flying out, rifle in hand, catches 1, 2, 3. Oh no! Big Willis right on top, and there's a double kill that comes in from Tokyo.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, for map number 4, taking us to Snow Peak, picked from Mayhem. Can they finally get this second map on, leaving us to a map 7 decider, or map 5 decider? Man, 7 maps, oh gosh. I don't think anyone's headset or mobile energy could survive 7 maps, but I know there'll be some brave people out there who would do such a thing. Imperial are going to be positioning themselves in the northeast box objective. Phantom Operator by himself in the tunnels. Is in the roundabout tunnel section, but Mayhem are going for quite a open attack from the outside west. Going to be making their way through the doorways, trying to push through hard and aggressive. That is the plan, I'd imagine, coming up for them right now. Ghost running his way up. Just do it. He is on the outside. He's going to be looking for those picks if he can. Just need to be careful. Oh, we're very close here.
No fourth one yet.
Admiring the beautiful clouds on Snow Peak. Going for another peak. Needs to be careful. Ghost is right there. Just do it. Goes for another one. Very carefully goes. And he strikes, and with a beautiful trade. Ghost and just do it. Are out for the count. As we now move back, James Bloke trying to creep his way up, making a lot of audio. Emperor goes for a pick, takes out Bats. Beautiful. Can he get a second? Out goes a second flash. So nade, beautiful nade comes out. Will it land? Oh, does it land? But Emperor is still better. Gets that second kill. Out comes a third, possibly. And he gets a triple. Triple from Emperor. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful from Emperor. Taking out Oaks as well. Only a down though. Can very easily be revived, but true. They're going for it. Almost getting that 3k from nowhere. Let's just watch that back. Look how beautiful it was. He was fighting for it. He was going for it. Unfortunately, was just not able to get that final confirm onto Oaks, leaving us down to a 3 versus 2. Imperial now very safely situated in the objective, and Jane Boke and Oaks kind of now struggling, pushing forth. Now we have Phantom by himself, kind of creeping around. It's going to be the outliner, trying to flank if he can, trying to lurk behind the enemy team. He's going to be playing it very safely and slowly. James Boke now starting to throw that utility. Now goes a nade, trying to clear out the west and the north side of the objective here. Doesn't need to worry though, as all the players are just kind of tucked inside, except for Phantom, which... Phantom's having a good time. Phantom's having a glorious time, slowly creeping around. In the silence. Shots coming out from A-bots. Free fire coming out from James. Let's just check on Fanta. Taking over to Fanta. He's still creeping around. Oh! He gets James Boke! Oh, beautiful shot from Phantom! Gets that pick, leaving us down to only one attacker.
Don't kill me, I'm west.
Yes, that is the hopes that you don't get team killed. He goes for the swing. Oaks just in that smoke. Oaks is going for it. Oaks is now inside the objective. A-Bot and Oaks practically touching each other here. Where's that C4? He has a clacker. Where's the C4? Only 30 seconds remaining. He has so much to do. Oh, did he make a footstep? He did! And A-Bot is ready to strike. Keeping it clean. Getting that trade. 1-0 for Imperial for Snow Peak. As we are now moving forth, what are the predictions for Snow Peak? Will Imperial be taking this as their last map after a very excellent display of what was Bazaar, Subway, Cargo, and Snow Peak? Will Snow Peak, currently Snow Peak, will Snow Peak be finally the last map of the evening, which shall finally keep it clean and make it finally done for Imperial, claim themselves as the seasonal champions? Of course, Mayhem, they've secured Subway, they've got the points up, they just need to keep in their Snow Peak, and then it will leave us down to that final map decider. 5 maps all at once, that is going to be applying a lot of stress and a lot of pressure to some of these players, especially if you're on the Quest 2s, running out of battery. That is the concern to which you need to be applying to and just being aware of. And, you know, we might have to see new players come in. Mayhem and Imperial might need to shift players around if they run out of battery. And this is the long game. When you are kind of caught in this very long battle, which is playing 5 maps at once, this could be going on for, in some ways, up to like 5 hours long. Each map can take an hour long each, depending on the circumstances. So you are committing to 5 hours of gameplay. Tonight has not been as bad, I guess you could say, not been as long. Only so far being 2 hours into this. Yet Imperial still standing strong in the numbers advantage. Will they be taking this finally back to secure their title, or will Mayhem swoop in and claim it for their own? That is what we're going to find out as we make our way.
I really don't want to be
to the next
stuck
round.
inside this whole round, man.
Mayhem getting themselves situated in the defensive round. Imperial
Near the North Horseshoe, so be ready for a flank from him, from the sandbag.
I'm gonna hold here and I'm gonna
going
do
for
it.
a
Yeah, a bit like you want.
approach on
Someone's gone the wrong way,
eastern
right? I don't know. Someone's far away. It's fine, Snoop.
On camera. You could have A-Bot Phantom by themselves and Emperor just do it, creeping their way to the lake, leaving only, that is, MK Snooper, the lone survivor, pushing around by himself near the tunnels, just trying to find them picks. We see about James Bloke has kind of creeped his way into the North Hangar. This is going to be an important power position. It's going to be taken out just of its drone. That's going to give Imperial some information about James Bloke's location, and additionally taking away their locational factor of being able to call out additional players. A-Bot is now running up, but James Bloke's done the right thing here. He's now rotated back off his position, so A-Bot's going to be expecting someone to be in the North Hangar, and if he's going to be further away, that might catch him completely off guard. But at the same time, A-Bot, you know, he's going to be right behind him now. James has a lot to look forward to. Just do it now, also crossing the wake. A-Bot's just kind of now getting towards it. Imperial doing their thing again, as I said before. They surround the objectives, they surround all the angles and positions, taking their time to clear out these, you know, all the sight lines. Once they've done it, they then attack all at once. But taking a look over to James Boak, he's roaring very intently about the 2 enemies behind him, and possibly the enemies pushing him. We have Phantom, Emperor, very, very close to him as well, and just do it, and A-Bot just trying to hunt him out. anyone expect this? James Boak by himself, so long. He's kind of creeping his way up. I just do it. And Dango's just do it.
-1, -1.
Phantom knows getting that instant
Got him,
refrag.
dead.
Leaving us
And a
down
triple
to a
shack.
4 versus 4.
Give him a love tap. Way over there.
Give him a love tap. Give the corpse a little smooch for the appreciation. Emperor now pushing his way up. They do appear to be going for just the main outside doorway approach. We have Blast Slapper in Emperor's previous position. Must just await now. Nooper pointing towards the ground. Silently communicating with his team.
Oaks, no.
I'm going back.
No.
Ghost being like a parental figure, shouting at Oaks for misbehaving. Both Abel and Phantom.
We have to clear the
They need to
back.
clear the north, but Abel's too quick.
34.
And down goes Bass Slapper, leaving us down with that 3 versus 4. Getting that additional utility.
Flash if you want to double. I have a smoke. What do you want me to do with it? You want me to block the door? No. 1 sec. Can you direct me? Because I don't know how to do this.
Abel doing the common pre-fire position. One of the things which people often miss out on, this is one of my personal little tips. This angle here is commonly used, but you can actually shoot through this and still work as the common pre-fire angle. Down goes Emperor with C4 on the outside. Super is going to be getting that revive. Oh, utility coming out. There goes a second flash. Oh, A-Bot in that flashbang. Not looking good for Imperial. Mayhem and their defense has been too bad. Phantom's blind. And down he goes.
Oh, that was wrong.
Emperor very upset. But Ghost on board just saying hello to his fallen enemy. And that is going to be Mayhem taking their first point for Snow Peak. Beautifully crafted so far. Very beautifully crafted. And man, is this casting stuff hard. I haven't done a solo cast in a very long time, yet alone 5 possible maps of pure casting. It has been a blast. I've definitely been enjoying this. Thank you to everyone who's here and listening to me ramble on. Thank you for all showing the respect and love. I appreciate you all. If you haven't, as I've always said, make sure you like the cast and share it to anyone who's interested in Onward VRML. Greatly helps out the stream and the production team. But I say, what is the prediction? I want to see you guys' comments in the chat. Who do you think is going to be taking Snow Peak? Will Imperial keep it clean, cut it off, taking their victory as champions? Or will Mayhem come out of nowhere, just like last round, cutting in the rounds and take Imperial by surprise, leaving us to a map 5 decider? All down to the money. Will Mayhem come out of nowhere and take the title as the victors? Or will Imperial reclaim it for the second time? We will have to see. waiting for all players to get themselves ready up, and then hopefully we shall be getting into it very, very shortly. Surprised there hasn't been a single timeout though. That's also something which I found really surprising. All of these players have just been completely on it for the past 3 maps. They have had no breaks. They have just been going for it, shooting hard, keeping the momentum high. But I can tell all these players, they're getting tired. They're getting exhausted now. Onward is a very hard and very tiring game, and especially when you've been doing it for such a long time.
I still don't peak for a long time.
But people are keeping it alive, keeping the energy high, because in the end, this is
Well, we might
all
as well
it
do it
counts
quick.
for. 12 weeks of season,
Are we just gonna hold?
the triumphs, the battles, all leads up to now.
Yeah.
Mayhem,
Just go watch
they
the
didn't
north,
get first in NA, but they're still here now.
Here, no,
fighting
James,
it
I've been
through.
using this spot in pubs. It's pretty nice.
Can they get it?
You can take it like. You can just watch that here. I'll go sport Oaks.
We have a small masterclass here. He's in the north. That would be A-Bot. Checking over to the north, we have Oaks. North is quite a heavy comedy push site, so A-Bot's going to have a lot to look forward to. Going to have a lot of enemies kind of pushing it very aggressively and very, very fast, so he needs to be ready on his tippy toes with his utility. Oh, he just heard a flash.
Flash north, they're flashing my spot.
You want me to come with you?
No. Sniper?
Snooper appears to be in trouble. Look at this positioning. Snobby just waiting. Shots coming out on the north. Just listen to the tension. Snobby is get picked off. Oaks with the pre-fires. C4 goes out. Will not be.
They use their C4.
Call back to Oaks.
Oaks security, Oaks security.
Copy.
A beautiful into a grenade will be taken out. A-Bot Emperor instant revive, crashing back, and now we have to watch for Bazaar. It's on the aggressive flank. Phantom gunshots. Will he peek it?
I thought we could only have one.
Coming out hard. Down goes Emperor. Well, down goes Ghost from Emperor with a nade. But no,
Killed one flank, killed one flank!
On a flank, does not get it through, taken out from Oaks. Leaving us down with a 4v4. Emperor will be taking out Ghost.
Minus north.
Would it be a refrag? Out comes a beautiful nade, taking out Emperor.
Down.
I'm frag.
Where?
I'm down.
Speaking box.
One north.
Down was A-Bot, beautiful
Kill
shot
her on
from
objective!
Oaks. Leaving us down to a 2 versus 2. Phantom and MK Snooper, the last two stand-in for Imperial. Beautiful! Phantom gets a double kill. James Book and Oaks taken out. Cap opportunity is gone. Bazaar, the last one standing. Can he keep it alive for his team?
Don't pick it, it's west. Watch the OBJ snooper. One is really close to me.
Just like that, it is over.
Yes.
Phantom with the 3k, keeping it clean. And that is 2-1 to Imperial. Wow. Talk about the blood rushing stress out of nowhere. Imperial down to the last 2 defenders, but Phantom swoops in and saves the day with the 3K. Bazaar is just unable to find that pick on the Snooper, and in the end, it goes to Imperial. Wow. We are fighting long and hard. I wish I had a co-caster with me. All this talking is so exhausting. I'm not used to this amount of talking. But besides the point, thank you all for all tuning in and chatting with me. Shout out to all the viewers in chat. Phonic, Straight Edge Stoner, Tempest, Firecell, Rookie, Super Yovid, Alex, T, Peas, Ivan, Mithril, 24 Grey, and so many other of you guys. Thank you for all being here. Thank you for your support. It has been an absolute blast with so far almost at 78 concurrent viewers. Thank you all for being here. Show your love and support. Thank you for having to deal with me. I'm just surprised, but you're tolerating this. I have not touched the cast. I've not touched Onward in so many months, but I've just been in the shadows, just watching and just enjoying the community and what this game still has to have. Years I've been playing this game, playing for almost 4 seasons now. Yet it addicts me. I keep coming back. It's just a different type of experience and commitment, which you can you can never replicate the enjoyment and the intensity to which you get from playing Onward. So, with that, let's move into another round, round 4. Even though it says, oh, they've finally fixed now. Round 4, moving our way forward. Will Imperial keep it clean? Get that 3rd point down and get that cap?
We could win it here and now, boys.
Or will it be taken by Mayhem? Phantom with high spirits. He is correct. You can keep it up. They only need a cap and then they've got it.
Did you almost just team kill me? Nope.
You hear me?
Multiple different routes and attack pushes coming out from Imperial. 2 pushing on the lakeside, Just Do It and Emperor on the lake. MK Snooper by himself yet again near the tunnels, kind of clearing those sections out, whilst Phantom and A-Bot stealthily creep their way around the south. The south tunnels are one of the most toughest and most aggressive routes to which you can take, but it's a very big risk for a very big reward. As they are taking it very, very quietly and stealthily, I think they are intending to play off what they can take advantage of. Get them by supplies, take advantage of the south, which is quite a big opening for the objective, and swoop in. But it's not going to be easy. Ghost in the boxer position, Snobby Writer watching the east tunnel approach. Oaks in Emperor's previous position. James Spoke in yet again another position played by Emperor, played by A-Bot and Bass. Kind of the odd liar here. He's just kind of creeping around the tunnels, just waiting to hear people to give that information to his team and get those picks where available. Always hear a pin drop, it's so quiet. We are just waiting for that first initiative, waiting for that first gunshot. Basically 3 minutes have already concluded, yet a single gunshot has not gone off. Imperial yet again doing the scare tactics, putting Mayhem in a sense of utmost urgency.
Be mindful they could.
Out comes the drone. James Bloke shoots it out.
Drone down, drone down, drone down.
Shots coming out. Phantom could be in a very good position to get his first kill here. Snobby needs to be careful not to expose himself. What is Snobby's plan there? I think he's going to sit and wait. Not going to be exposing himself. But let's check over to the north. Action's kicking off.
Yeah, cover me.
Shots coming out from Ghost. Oh, Snobby gonna peek. Down goes Just Do It from James Bug with a beautiful nade. I'm just so intent about Phantom. Down goes Ghost. Phantom, he's just creeping. And Snobby's not even peeking. Phantom could cap. Like, generally, Phantom is in a good position to cap right now. He's able to take up Snobby and Ghost. He's on the objective and there's nothing they can do. And they've just let him take all this ground, all this space. I just don't know how. I just don't think it's going to work. Down goes Emperor, but look at it. Phantom's taking out Snobby. There is a Molotov on the Thing. Down goes Thing. Phantom could cap this. Phantom could be the factor who wins and who doesn't. The Phantom can't move. There's a molly, and unfortunately he's unable to cap. Might be able to take out Oaks. Around, trying to stop any caps. Phantom.
Clean, it's clean.
Down goes Bass.
Got one.
With only 15 seconds on the clock, we're going to go for the beautiful nade from Phantom. 3-1.
Amazing stuff, Phantom. Amazing. I love what you call it.
Out of nowhere, coming up with the clutch of the century. Wow, so beautiful. Imperial showing off tonight, and they are doing amazing. I will say though, yes, it is isometric. It has been a while since I have cast. The truth is, behind it, I had a weird patch with Onward. I kind of stopped playing the game. I stopped doing a lot of VR. I started investing a lot of time outside of VR and spending more time into, I guess, what people call the real world. I took a long vacational break from Onward, but I am back with a newfound passion, a newfound interest, enjoying the whole game and the community, looking to do a few casts and play a few scrims and matches around and about, but it's always good to get back into this game. It's always been one of my favourite games and I can never let go of it. I have tried, but I can't succeed. As anyone who knows me well, I always say this is going to be my last season of Onward, but there is me next season. Bright and happy, like, nope, I'm not quitting yet, I'm quitting the next season, and then the next. Which, very high hopes for Season 17. I hope dearly to have a really great season for the next one. Looking to try to do as many casts and try to make as much helpful content for the Onward VRML as much as I can, alongside of Chumbait. Huge respect and love for Chumbait. He's done so much for the community, so much for the cast, and he deserves a huge, applaud and mention for his, commitment and his dedication to help grow the community and Onward and VRML as a whole. He's done a great job, and, everyone needs to be aware of it. Phantom, the match MVP of tonight. Keeping it hard, keeping it alive, getting in very, very heavy. Trying to going for a push, going towards bunker by himself. It is going to be the north hangar OBJ. Mayhem will be getting that.
South, south, south!
Ooh, Phantom's in danger here. Mayhem will be getting that.
One down, not
south
dead,
hangar
down.
spawn. Emperor gets that first pick onto Ghost. Abots will be tagged, but he's still up and standing. And now Phantom.
Work with Snooper. Snooper's moving too.
Phantom in a power position here. Holding down the bunker. He has everything at his disposal to kind of wait. Has perfect view over the lake, can stop any attacker trying to cross to the lake to get to the objective.
We need to know your adjustments and what's hold, boys.
But Imperial got this. All they need to do is hold this down and they will be the winners. Mayhem, they have to work extremely hard.
Snooper, you need to hold down north. They'll
This is
rotate rounds. They never
The
just
final round,
force.
possibly. They need to work extremely hard. They need to play this perfectly if they want to have a chance to beat Imperial. We are down to the last moments. Will Imperial cut it through? Or will Mayhem, out of nowhere, do the
Snooper, you're
comeback of the
exposed to the
century?
north. A-Bot has got the horseshoe side. You're exposed to the far north. You need to adjust late round.
Both Oaks and Abots near the horseshoe. All players just trying to look for them picks. Oaks trying to find Phantom and trying to find Abots, but Abot needs to be very, very aware now. Needs to have good audio sense. What is the natural time in both Abots and Oaks going in the horseshoe at the exact same point? Abot is playing it wise though, not exposing his back. Will he be able to hear the footsteps? That is crucial. Oh no! Abot! Fortunately timed.
Killed one, killed one.
Gets picked up from behind.
Jesus Christ, I didn't even see him.
He was up at North Horseshoe.
Rest of Imperial now going to be aware. There's a player behind them. Another kill from
-2.
Emperor.
1, sorry.
Emperor, the man, the myth, the legend. Double kill.
It was west
Using the AK-12.
Spot.
Oaks is just trying to tease. It's such
Did you guys
a
see anything under the
dangerous push.
towers? I'm worried about
An
peeking it.
extremely dangerous push here. I mean, what's his plan though? He either tries to take on the very far north and gets picked off from Just Do It, who's watching it, or he just tries to find a little gap in opening.
Minutes 30 to 30 minutes, be setting up for that push in. James, are you grouping up with us again?
It is all quiet on the eastern front.
I want to push in with you. We got to take out tower.
Oaks now pushing down. Now Snooper just kind of hiding. Needs to be looking out for Phantom and himself. Has two players coming around the corner. James gets picked off. Going for that retry. Phantom gets picked off for Snooper.
One tower.
What's happened to Snooper?
Revive.
What's happened to Snooper?
Alright,
What?
That's the 2 tower clear. We got James spot clear.
What? What's happened to Snooper?
Where, you didn't kill that guy yet?
No way! No way! Snooper has crashed! And he's right behind the enemies. If he comes back right now, he could be coming back to do the clutch of the century. leaving us with just Emperor. Just do it. Just do it. Oh, James Burger's running straight past Emperor. Does Emperor hear him? Oh. Oh. This is so bad. Emperor. Oh. Here's that. Throw the flash. Down. Is that a nade? Down goes Emperor. Down goes Spass Slammer from Oaks. Just do it. It's up to you. It's on the cap. But he gets it. And Imperial wins. Imperial, the undefeated, unformidable champions, take the win for Season 16 for the second time. Imperial come in hard and very aggressive, and it is game, ladies and gentlemen. Imperial, whew, beautiful display from skill and commitment and dedication coming from Imperial, and they will be taking the championship role, coming on top for the second time since Season 15. Imperial are going to be the Season 16 winners yet again. Huge display of skill and excellent performance from both teams, but Imperial in the end take that victory with stride. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful and well performed. You cannot argue or complain with what happened tonight. That was beyond amazing. Whew. Wow, I am astonished for words. That has been... I am permanently forever out of words. That was a huge display of skill and commitment. But do not leave just yet, ladies and gentlemen. I bring you more news. There will be a World Champion interview coming with Imperial very, very shortly. We're going to go just a quick ad break whilst Imperial gets himself sorted out. Huge GGs from both the teams. Excellent display of skill and, you know, courage from Mayhem and Imperial. In the end, Imperial take the title yet again as the undefeated champions of EU. This has been Infused Power. Do not leave just yet. We have some beautiful interviews coming from Imperial, and we shall be back very, very shortly. Whew. If I can actually hit the button, back to...
Ain't accept and ignore, just kicking down all the doors. Guarantee you, boy, if I ask for it, it's gotta be real big. I gotta make it just for my kids and for their kids' kids. That's wealth years and years. Promise my brother soon as he out and finished his bid, we finna do it bigger than anybody ever did. The odds is real big, jobs that's real big. Satan trying a little, my God is real big. Stayed up on the grind on the cars is real big. I gotta do it big, the only way that I can live.
There's Taquito again, flying out, rifle in hand, catches 1, 2, 3. Oh no! Vince right on top. What is this? And there's a double kill that comes in from Cozy. Hit to the EMP inside. Who fires? Oh my God! No! It's a fast 5, 4, 3.
Onward. It's a 5v5 game. When you bring a drone, it's a 5.5v5 game. On a map like Downfall, you go to positions to identify them early. If you take these outside angles, they're not going to be looking for that.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. After a very hard and a very exciting match, I bring you Imperial, who are very excited to announce they're very happy to win tonight. But how are you all feeling, Imperial? How are you doing, Phantom? How are you feeling after tonight and all the effort and the intensity of tonight's match?
Yeah, thanks, Glue. It was really, really exciting. I'm still collecting myself after that. They made it a tense one, you know, taking Subway from us. But yeah, I just want to reflect on our success this season. You know, we've achieved the highest MMR to be achieved in a very, very long time. And we're back-to-back world champions. So I'm extremely pleased about that. And we haven't taken any losses this season as well. So I'm over the moon, to be honest. And I'm really grateful to the boys.
It's been 2 seasons of back-to-back undefeated. That is definitely a statement for all of you. So, what is the plan now for Imperial after 2 seasons? Phantom, what's the plan for Imperial? Are we going to be seeing it for another season, or what's the plan next?
I'll pass over to Dolt for this one.
Well, I'm not so sure regarding what we're gonna do yet, but those boys, man, what they can do, you know, Snooper and Emperor, they're not our main rosters, they're our secondary roster. Snooper didn't play since May and just came in and demolished everyone, and then
I think you cut out there. Just do
come back to me later. But let's let the other boys talk. They haven't done it before.
So, Abot, in your personal opinion from tonight, what was the hardest map for you, and what do you feel like you learnt and experienced during that map? If Abot's alive, even.
Abot?
Abot? Well, I guess Abot's not here. Well, I'll direct that question to Emperor then. Emperor, after tonight, how do you feel? And what was your least favourite map? And how do you feel like you've improved over the course of the season then?
For my part, this is the first time I go in the finals. Grateful to the team I'm in right now, Imperial. The hardest map was definitely Subway. The thing is, our opponents wouldn't let us any mistakes in this, and we couldn't make any mistakes. And on our side, we were a bit like with the changing roster, we didn't follow strategy quite well, so this led to a lot of mistakes. So this map, if I understood well, this is one of their favorites to Mayhem. So yeah, that was definitely the hardest map, and they did pretty well.
Yep, both teams, you know, both you and Mayhem, you had lots of triumphs and you did very, very well. There were so many amazing moments from both the teams, and you guys should all be, you know, proud of yourselves. Not many players can sit there and say, you know, we have won 2 seasons back to back being undefeated, so that's definitely an accomplishment, boys, for you guys.
Yeah, if I may, I just really don't think the community values what they're seeing today. Like in the past few weeks as well, all of this double finals, postseason, those 2 seasons back to back, like season 16, it was just, what have you seen is just the best of the best. Like you saw pure chemistry. Like those boys have pure chemistry and skill. Like the problem solving, everything we do is just like we try our best to put it in the best level possible. You know, and everyone that knows the circumstances of this replay, it was a roller coaster. It was really tough. We took like the morale was really down. We didn't practice. We took it really to our heart, and we really didn't practice with this secondary roster, but it did not break us, and nothing will really break us, because this is what Imperial do best, and this is the best it can get. I really do mean it. This is the best it can get, and I hope everyone that's watching will remember that. And I want to thank to my team and to the community that stood by our side, and the teams who screamed us KFOT, AGM every time. You just been there and did everything, and I want to thank all of them. And if this is for some reason the last time you will see Imperial in action, then remember that you can do everything. Like, just learn, evolve, make friends. Like, this is a family. Aspire to be the best, really. Find those group of people that you can really rely on, and call it your family, and work on it, and you can get there. I promise you.
Say, it's well, here, go on.
That's it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Let's say, it has been a long show, but Snooper, I know you love your your talks about commitment and fighting for the right. What have you kind of learned from all of this? What message do you want to bring to all the people who are watching and all the people who are starting the new teams and all the existing teams? So what would be your personal advice to all those players?
This is dedicated to Snooper. Snooper is to you.
If Snooper is around, that is.
I'm around. Hello, everyone. What's the question?
I asked you, so if you could give any advice to all the players and all the teams, what would it be?
Train yourself. Build your mind. Train, and train. Learn the callouts. Build chemistry with your teammates. But train, shooting range, drill shot. Work on your position when you can get faster target acquisitions, etc., etc. All of the military technical, etc. But overall, work on the chemistry with your teammates. It's very, very important. Coordination, work on the strategy. Strategy is something, but chemistry is something you need to get better and better and better and better.
Say it's always been one of Imperial's goals to build the ultimate and most coordinated team to stand out within the league.
Chemistry, it's something we work on this so many hours, so many scrims. We just spend time, like we go to scrim like, okay, today we're gonna work on this point because it's a weakness. We work like this and we adapt, counter espionage, etc. If you take it really seriously like a real squad, it's working. This is what we've done 2 seasons back to back.
Say, from even when I was on Imperial, I know, the training and the commitment and the coordination, that is the main thing.
Yeah.
It's about...
Even with 5 months out, I just came back. The first match was tutorial level, EU finals. I didn't play before, like one scrim, something like this, and like less than 1 hour of shooting range, and it's nothing you can forget. So everything's okay.
Doesn't matter how long you take away from Onward, you will never lose all those skills and all the experiences you learnt.
Yes.
But before we head off, anything any of you guys want to say? Phantom or Abot? Tried to catch you, Abot, you weren't able to speak.
Yeah, I don't know, had mic issues, but yeah, GG's Mayhem, well played. You asked Stuart earlier, but he didn't really mention it too much. I don't know if this is going to be Imperial's last season. It probably will be, but yeah, it's been really fun throughout the last 2 seasons, and playing at such a high level is so fun. So yeah, thanks to all the competition that we've played. Thanks again to all the people who've scrimmed, K-Fort, yada yada, and yeah, GG's again.
Very, very straight to the point. Well, thank you all, and I appreciate you all coming in here just to say your final bit. Anything you guys all want to say before we head off for tonight? Other than the complete well done.
To my
Just flash it.
Just flash
Vrag
it.
and Slater, thanks you all. They accompany me through all my career in VR, and this were memorable team. Doing these two, they were very welcoming, like the best team I ever had.
Oh, shame to Imperial. Oh, I'd watch what you say, Emperor, but yes. Thank you all very much, and say thank you to all Imperial. Thank you to everyone who turned into the cast. Thank you to our sponsors, as always. ProTube, HyperX, Exclaim, and additionally Helga the Manager. Thank you all for supporting Onward VRML and being huge supporters of the cast. If you haven't, please make sure you have liked it. And that is it. That is over. Imperial are going to be the champions. Thank you all dearly for tuning in tonight. This has been the Onward VRML. I've been your caster, Infused Power. Thank you all for watching, and that is going to be us out for tonight. Well done Imperial, and well done Mayhem for an excellent display of skill and prowess. Huge pats on the back to every single one of you. You all did it legendary. This has been me out for tonight.
Onward VRML is brought to you by Downpour Interactive, Helga, the esports manager. Thanks for watching VRML.